Doing a top knot Friday. I don't know about you. In the comments, is your hair going up today too? Is that how you're rolling today? It's 100% how I'm rolling today. So hair's up. I don't care at all. So first things first, if you are watching this on the YouTubes, what you're going to want to do is click on the subscribe button right there. And then also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. If you are watching somewhere else, what you're going to want to do is go over to YouTube, search my first. All right, are we live again? Think so. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we're live again. We had, it said it stopped because of internet connectivity. It's been a fun thing that we've been dealing with today, so sorry. Anywho, you guys, let me know in the comments if you can see me again. Cool. Looks like it. Looks like it. Okay. All right, you guys, some general housekeeping that I would like to let you guys know about. Let me go ahead and get rid of this wind stuff thing. Some general housekeeping that I would like to let you guys know about is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there is a premiere that we're doing on my YouTube channel. The premiere is with a gentleman named Steve D. Sims. He's quickly becoming one of my favorite people on the planet. Seriously. And the best way I can describe him, and I've been describing him this way this week, is that he's like a big burly version of me. Big burly man version of me. So there's another separation there. But we're alike in that we just want the best for the people in front of us. We're tired of the BS. We don't want people confused. We want for people to be able to achieve their dreams, achieve their goals in a very straightforward way. And so you must watch the video tonight. You just must, okay? I think it's about 30 minutes long. So 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when it premieres. So the link is in the description of this video. Go ahead and click on that and then just click to get notified whenever the premiere happens. I'll be on there with you in the chat room because it was pre-recorded. So I get to be on there and chatting with you whenever it actually goes live. So I'll be there with you, okay? The dude is awesome. You're really, really gonna like him. Okay, so let me say some hellos. Good morning, Nicole, you're so cute. Ah, shucks. Shucks. Sherry, morning greetings. Michelle, it was buffering, but you're good. Good. Awesome. Roxanne, good evening. Martha, I love it when you come on early. Ah, yay. Delsha, hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Graham, you were stuck before, but I think you may be live now. Boom. Rachel, good morning. Haven't seen you live in 2 weeks. Oh my word. All right, you guys. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and get on it here, okay? Let's see. Everybody's coming for the premiere tonight. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Something that not everybody saw yesterday, so I'm going to repeat, is that the mastermind that we're going to do in May is now going to be a virtual mastermind. The live one that's going to be in Miami is now going to be in August. So we're going to be doing these masterminds every 3 months. The purpose of that is because We are going to help you get your strategy together, how you're going to implement that strategy in your business for the following 90 days. This very first one, we're making a virtual one so everybody can come to it. Moving forward, the masterminds are going to top out at 40 individuals. 40 people will be able to come, and that's going to allow me to really be able to dig into your guys' stuff to help you understand what you should be doing for your goals, for your action items for the next 90 days, and we can crush, right? Of course, we're also going to have some bougie stuff, and it's going to be very celebrity status whenever you're there at the live ones. They're going to be awesome. Like, I can't even believe it. They're going to be so awesome. But the very first one in May is going to be for everybody. You don't have to be an HBR. I saw somebody ask that yesterday. Do you need to be an HBR to go to the mastermind? No, you don't. It's a totally public thing. I want to get you guys moving on what you're doing. Now, the goal is this, that we raise $1 million, and we're going to do it, okay? That we raise $1 million for Thorn. If you don't know what Thorn is, go to thorn.org, okay? Learn what Thorn is, all right? We're going to raise $1 million for Thorn. We are doing it. There's no question about it. There's no, I wonder if we're going to, no, we're doing it. We're raising $1 million for Thorn. Do you want to be a part of it? Invite your friends, okay? It's going to go live. The sheet to sign up will go live in about a week or two. I'll let you know as soon as it goes live. You can sign up. We can begin, because all of the profits are going to go to Thorn. Did I say that? All profits. So it's not just we're raising $1 million for Thorn. All profits go to Thorn. I take no profits. All profits go to Thorn for this very first virtual event. We're about to shake some stuff up. Sound good? This is what we do. The good people of the world do the good things in the world. How's that? All right, now what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about what is Big Think Revolution, right? Some of you might be like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm here for it. Whatever, let's just talk, right? And some of you might be like, well, I saw a thing about it yesterday. I wasn't really sure. So, you know, I'm glad you're talking about it now. Some might be like, I don't know. I'm just going to watch you. Either way is fine. Big Think Revolution is this. People often ask me, how did you get where you are? How do you have the mindset that you have? How do you push through things that would crush other people? I mean, some of you guys have seen just in the last year me push through things that would have maybe crushed other individuals, because I'm very transparent about what happens in my world and in business and all of those things. Some of you may have seen me go through some things, right, that could have crushed folks. And some of you in the last 2 years, there have been a lot of things that would have made anybody else probably go back like under a rock and just hide. But I don't do that. I turn it around for what's best. I turn it around. I turn every single situation that could be meant to harm me, could be meant to disable me or make me feel like I can't do something. I turn it all around, always, always, always for the good of the people around me. Okay? Now, that isn't something I was born with. That was something that was developed. That state of mind was developed, okay? So whenever people say like, I'm just going to talk about like maybe other people in general, you know, they start their business and maybe it doesn't work out the way that they wanted it to, and then they're like, well, I guess I can't do this. Okay, then it's not going to work out for you. But if you were to, what is happening over here? But if you were to instead look at things like they really are, look at things as places to grow, that's where you actually start to build out this mindset. I need to get into this further than that because it's not just that. Because I can't just tell you something and have you do it. I need to put my coffee down. I need both of my hands for some reason. I need both of my hands to communicate clearly. Here's the thing. I want to make this super, super clear for you. What I have done to develop my own mindset in the last 11 years. So remember, the beginning of the 11 years for me was sitting on a couch as an alcoholic, bad alcoholic, lost my job. I was a bartender. I was an alcoholic, so I lost my job because a bartender isn't a great job for an alcoholic. Heads up. Not a great look, okay? Lost my job, sitting in the basement of somebody else's house. Not a great basement either. I show gratitude for somebody letting me live in their basement because it's the only place I had to live. But it's not like I was living the lifestyles of the rich and famous by any means. I couldn't even afford food for myself. I fed my dog cheeseburgers and I couldn't even feed myself. I was a mess. That is where it started, okay? I started working on my mind at that point. Because I remember staring at the wall and thinking like, what happened? What went sideways for me? Because my childhood was great. I was blessed. I had fantastic parents. They treated me well. They gave me everything I needed, and I was probably a little spoiled. I was, just ask my sister. But somehow I had taken these side steps, and it's the smallest steps that get us off of our path. It's consistent small steps that get us off of our path. But then what gets us back on our path are consistent small steps back onto our path. Okay? But I had gotten off my path so far that I was like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do here? That is where the mindset work started. That's where a lot of things started. You know, Mike started speaking life over me, those sorts of things as well. But that's where I believed in myself enough to start actually working with my mind, to start actually training my brain. At the very beginning of it, I had to approach it like, I hope this works. I hope this stuff actually works, because I didn't know. All I had was somebody telling me, yeah, this works. And it was somebody that was selling me something, right? And so I was like, they might be right and they might not be right. I don't know. I hope it works. And so I started working with my mind. Here's the thing. I started going off the path of what even people were telling me to do, and I started taking my own directives. I started changing even what I was hearing from other people on what to do. I started forging my own path of what I was going to do to create this impenetrable mind. This mind that does not allow for defeat. This mind that does not accept failure. This mind that only sees winning, only sees positive impact and positive change in the world, and anything else just doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't make me like real, you know, like, oh my gosh, I've been hit. No, I don't even do that. You guys that have seen me in the last year or two, I don't even do that. It's straight up strength. That's what we need, you guys. That's what our minds need to be. We need to have what our mind sees and believes we can create, you guys. It's a tool our Creator has given us. Do not get it twisted. I'm not talking about manifesting. I'm not talking about woo-woo stuff, you guys. I'm talking about real science, real data, neuroplasticity. This stuff is from God. Don't get it twisted. This is the tool, the brain is the tool we have been given to bring heaven down. It is the tool we have been given to create a new world here, you guys. It's our job. In Genesis, we learn what? That we are supposed to take dominion over the world. Somehow that got lost. And dare I say, that got lost in a grand narrative that does not serve us, right? We started believing that we don't have any value. We started believing that we don't have any control. We started believing we can't create things unless somebody else, somewhere, whoever, gives us permission to do so. That's what I'm telling you is complete garbage. So when I talk about the big think revolution, I'm going to create some big thinkers. Some people that start creating a world. HBR, because somebody yesterday said, what's the difference between this and HBR? HBR is the do this, do that, do this, do that, wash, rinse, repeat. It's the marketing. It's the building your business. It's the here's exactly how I've done what I've done so you can do it too. Big think is the mind. It's creating the inner world that can then create the outer world. That's what it is. And it's everything I have done. I don't teach you guys something that I haven't done. I don't regurgitate stuff. I am literally outlining, here's what I did. Here's what I did on a daily basis. Here's why. Here's how I handled the speed bumps. Here's how I handled the days where I didn't think I was going to be able to get through early on. Here's how I handle them now. And then workbooks for you guys to be able to be writing it down and moving through your life. You will not be the same person afterward, you guys. You will not be the same person. You will become exactly who you were destined to be with the confidence and the belief that you can do it. The only thing that ever holds anybody back from success is whether they believe it or not. And it's not something that you can just say, oh, I believe it. It's not like that. If it were like that, that would be awesome. It's not like that. You have to believe it, believe it, believe it. And that requires some muscle memory. That requires some skill sets that are entrenched in you. And that's what this is. It's developing those skill sets, developing those beliefs, getting them entrenched in you, becoming part of you on a cellular level. That's what the big think revolution is. What questions do you have? The link for it, you guys, it will be delivered on April 26th. Okay. The price will go up on April 26th as well. So make sure you get in now. Also, I suggest anybody that ever plans on doing a mastermind of mine ever in life, do the Big Think Revolution, because the mastermind is the immersive experience in becoming a billionaire in service to others, not just a billionaire. And I just want to make a lot of money. It's not that. It's I make a lot of money in service to others and then I share it in service to others. This is how we change the world. I need your mind to be straight. I need you to be confident. I need you to be in control. I need you to be showing up as a freaking warrior, you guys. It doesn't mean we have to fight anything, but it means we need to be able to deflect other stuff that's going to come at us because we've got a goal. Does that make sense? That's what it's all about. This is it, you guys. This is it. The link for the program is in the description of this video as well. You can go ahead and grab it. If you're in HBR, make sure you pop in the student group to grab your discount code, okay? Don't go sharing the HBR discount code. We'll know because we'll see. We see who signs up with it, okay? Don't go doing silly stuff. But I do want my HBR people to get their discount, okay? Okay, what questions do you guys have? Where am I at on time? All right, let's see. Court, your story is so inspiring. We can all start at the bottom and work our way up. It starts with our mindset. Yes, absolutely, 100%. Court, love this. Totally needed to hear it. Yes, and Lori, I love that you said this. Heather's weeks of mindset and HBR was life-changing. Yes, In HBR, there's also weeks of mindset and AFT that Heather does. Heather is amazing. Heather is boss. Okay, you guys? What this revolution is, the Big Think revolution, is it's more neuroplasticity. It's more of what I have done. Heather is amazing. This is just simply what I have done because I didn't do that in HBR. Okay, you guys? This is simply what I have done to create my own impenetrable mindset. Okay, you guys? Vonda, mindset is everything. So much more to work. So much more work to do on my own mind. Everybody's got it. Everybody's got it. Amanda, Martha, thank you for speaking truth and breathing life into those you love. Oh, amazing. Elle, my mindset has changed 1,000% since I started HBR. I know this Big Think is going to be so awesome. I don't under-deliver. I don't. If you've been in any program of mine ever, I do not under-deliver. And actually, as we were pricing this program, Mike was like, is that even enough for this? And I'm like, I want them to be able to afford it. They've got to be able to afford it to be able to do it. Yes, it's worth a lot more. Yes, because it's going to change your entire life. Absolutely, yes. But I need for you to be able to afford it to do it. And that's it. So, anywho, I'm going to pop out of here. You guys have the best day. See you tonight, right? On the YouTube premiere, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, guys.